always handles defeat with grace, does Roger Federer. Paul, you know Roger better than most. You also know what it's like to be in his camp when he's suffering from back issues. How compromised did he look to you last night?
Well, look, one of the things that's really admirable is he doesn't really want to spend a lot of time at it. His pragmatism about winning and losing is pretty impressive. And look, let's give credit to Grigor Dimitrov. He played a great match. He hadn't beaten Roger before. He's really struggled against him. And regardless of any health injuries, when your opponent's out there, health issues, when your opponent's out there, you got to play. And Grigor found a way to be resilient down 2-1 and still hung in there with a lot of baggage from the past.
Yeah, the question really, I think, coming out of this is where does Roger go from here? There's plenty to play for. His baby, the Laver Cup, is coming up in a couple of weeks. He's usually pretty jacked up for that one. That'll be something for him to look forward to because you have to put these behind him. He's been better than any top player that I've seen in putting defeats behind him in his career, and I hope this will be the case again. Of course, at 38 years of age, health is always going to be a question mark, and his back has historically been a problem in his 30s. This seemed to be a different type of back injury, almost like a sleep injury where you wake up and your neck is sort of locked up. It was up in the high back, whereas I think, Paul, in your time with him, it was more low back. Is that right?
Yeah, it was low back earlier on, and I guess as you get older, the entire back starts to hurt. I can relate to that.
Yeah.
And they always say once a back patient, always a back patient. Roger's got 5 U.S. Open titles. The last one was 11 years ago. This is what he's done in those 11 years. A couple of finals in 09 and 15, and a couple of other really stark disappointments, Paul, in 2010 and 2011 when he had match points in the semis.
Yeah, I was sitting in the stands and saw both of those match points in 2010 and 11, and boy, Novak did a great job there, did it again at Wimbledon this year. And one of the things that's amazing about Roger, I remember talking to him after those matches, and he said, look, I can go through some of my majors that I won, and I can tell you a few things that happened. And I was fortunate enough to sit in the coach's box in 2012 when he won Wimbledon. Early on in that tournament, his back went out, and he was playing Julian Benneteau down 2-0, and his back locked up on him. And for a day and a half, he was very compromised, hung around, found a way to keep playing, got healthy, and ended up winning the tournament. So he looks at good fortune and bad fortune and kind of has that nice all-encompassing view, take the good with the bad.
All right, we'll see Roger at Laver Cup in a couple of weeks. Hopefully he'll be healthy enough to play singles and doubles there.